Yesterday, Melanie and I actually spent the entire day planning, and I just wanted to do, this is probably going to be pretty fast because I actually have to get to a meeting, but I wanted to do a quick Facebook Live about planning. And that sounds like a pretty boring topic, to be honest, and it's like, yeah, I know we need to plan, but what I find is that people truly don't know how to plan, and they'll go, oh yes, I'm planning my 2020, and it's like, no, you're just making lists. Right? There's a big difference between true planning, strategic planning, and just making a list. You need to be doing 2 planning sessions. One is a life and a lifestyle planning session, and the other is your actual business planning session. So why is that? And why is that the first point that's really important? That's really important because you don't want to have to build your life around your business. You want your business to be built around your life. So unless you know what you want in life, in your lifestyle, you truly can't put the business pieces together. So what we did all day yesterday was, and I mean, this was like from 10 to 6 is the time we spent, was questions like, what do we want and this is a great activity that we do in our Driven Business School. What do you want your normal average day to look like? So lots of times people plan their dream life and what they want and what their dream days will look like and their vacations. But what do you want a normal Wednesday? What do you want a Wednesday, February 12th to look like? And so we start with, what do we want our normal days to look like? We have a 3-year-old. So in my case, I have a 3-year-old. I have some parents that need some support and attention. And then I have the things I want to do in my life. So those are kind of my 3 everyday life things. So Melanie and I are planning, when do we want to, what days do we want to take Adrian to school, and who will pick him up and who will take him, and what days will we have off, and what evening will we have date night, and how much do we want to work, and who wants to be in the office when, and how do we want to cover each other, and everything that's just your boring, average, normal days. We are spending hours planning that out. Then we're moving into, what do we want in our life? In 2020, what would we like to see happen? Is there anything special that we're saving for? Is there something that we really want that we don't have now? Is there a trip? Is there in our case, we're building a house. Is there all of those elements that have to do with your life, and what will those cost? I mean, I hear people so often talk about that they want this lifestyle and they want this specific way of living. They don't even know how much it costs. So if you're trying to build a business and you're trying to build this amazing life, you have to sit down and you have to count the cost. So then we do that. Then we talk about what we're not happy with, what was not fulfilling, or what did we not enjoy last year. And this is where I'm going to tell you the formula I use for my life and lifestyle planning day and my business and business planning day. And it's called ASAP, ASAP, ASAP. So the first part of that is analysis. A lot of people just jump in and they start planning their new year, and this is a new decade, and what are we going to do, and how are we going to do this? And while that is lovely, you can never do that without analyzing what has just happened. So the A is for analysis. So Melanie and I spend a lot of time on going, what did I not enjoy this year? What did I not want to do? What did you not want to do? Where were the struggles for us personally and professionally? And what does that look like? And what was great? And what did we love? And what worked in our life? And all of that. So that's our A for analysis. What worked in our home? What didn't work in our home? What worked for us? What didn't work for us? Right? What life do we want to have? So that's all of the analysis. Then the S is the strategizing. So we've got to get us from here to there. What do we have to do different in 2020 than we did in 2019 to change the things that didn't work for us, or to expand on the things that really brought us joy and that we really loved? So that's kind of the digging in and the meat part of what we're going to do next. That's the strategy. Then the next A is for action steps. So yesterday I kept a separate notebook on my desk that was just action items. So I'm taking all my notes and I'm doing ideas. I had 3 notebooks running. So one was my list for the agenda of the day. The second was all of my like thinking and brainstorming and adding and subtracting and everything that I'm doing. And the third was an action item notebook. And that's where I was listing, okay, post this job here, or look this up, or do this, or do that, right? And so I'm making an entire action item list there, and that's the next A. Then the P, the final P, is I break those all down into projects, because probably when we left yesterday, what it looked like was there was an Adrian project list. We have some school stuff for him. We have some hiring stuff for him. We have all of that. Then there was a home project. Melanie and I had some personal things that we wanted to accomplish or do, from health or personal development or well-being. There was that project. So I put them into projects, and then I prioritize. So it's project and prioritize. The P is project and prioritize. So analysis, strategize, action steps, project, and prioritize. And so I know I want to get this done by the end of December. This is my January project. This is February. And I put all of that together so I have a game plan for my life and my lifestyle.